Hello and welcome to the Balancing Act Local Edition. I'm Montel Williams. We're bringing you community stories and introducing you to businesses and people who are making a difference. So let's see who's making a difference right here in your neighborhood.
On this episode of The Balancing Act, opportunities for those who are differently abled, important Medicare Advantage information, discovering the beauty of the Proteas flower, plus lots more. Today on The Balancing Act.
There's so much incredible work done by nonprofit organizations right on our doorstep. Let's take a look.
When you have a family member or loved one who is differently abled, life takes on a new perspective as you begin to see the world through their eyes. Everyday challenges, often overlooked, become significant milestones and victories. Today, we are going to visit with a special group of people who are working hard every day to make the world more inclusive.
We started Special Compass when Michael started his first race at the age of 5. We kind of connected a makeshift chair to my bicycle. So in that 30K ride, we had a few wrecks, and I didn't think Michael would ever want to do another run. So about a month later, his brother said, "Hey, you want to do a 5K?" He was, still scabbed up from the last race that we did, and we thought he was going to say no. And he said yes. And we started doing race after race after race. And then some parents would ask, "Would you push my kid at a race?" And I said, "I will find someone that will push your kid." And it just went on year after year.
Special Compass is on a mission to push your limits and impact your community by helping those with limited abilities to achieve the unimaginable.
He loves adventure. We push this for inclusion. We want everybody in the community to know that people with disabilities want to do the things that everybody else does: sports, education, employment, housing, and more. Michael actually just recently got appointed by Governor DeSantis to be on the Disability Council. Policy making is one of his responsibilities. He's an advocate, a self-advocate, and advocate for others.
Imagine a time where those with disabilities can participate fully in a wide range of community and athletic activities. That time is now.
It's been an incredible experience. They're so positive and so joyful. Any pain that you're experiencing during the race, it just vanishes because it's just so fun.
Pushing somebody is very hard, but one of the things I look forward to, when we get to the finish line, about 10 feet from the finish line, I will get Michael out of the chair, and then he walked the finish line, and everybody loves it. He loves it. That's the thing he look forward to. Everybody look forward to that.
As an athlete, an endurance athlete, to get up every day and to go train, there's always that little bit of maybe I don't feel good, whatever. But since being with Special Compass, that does not happen anymore because it's not about me anymore. It's all about them and putting the spotlight on them. We are just the power buddies that assist them through the event to the finish line. And then when you see the looks on the faces of the families, that's priceless. It's something I will continue to do for years to come.
We encourage all of the power buddies, no matter how athletic you are, whether you could do an Ironman, an Ultra Ironman, or you never did a 5K, you're welcome to be part of Special Compass because we have 5Ks where you could walk, you could swim, you could do relays. So hey, the more the merrier, and we're looking to grow, and the more volunteers we get, the more differently abled athletes we could help participate and enjoy the experience.
It's so much fun because normally triathlon, you don't talk to anyone. It's everything is about yourself. Now I have someone, a buddy I can talk to, and we just have so much fun. And when people see us and they start, clapping and applauding for us and cheering us on, you just get so much more energy. And at the end of the day, just to see his face when we cross the line, it's amazing. That's where the power comes from. That's where I get my power from.
This experience fosters confidence, self-esteem, purpose, and a deeper understanding of the value of inclusion.
You can register to be a volunteer, you can be a buddy if you want to be pushed by someone at our local race, or you can be a power buddy where you're actually pushing them and being the arms and legs to let them experience what it's like to cross a finish line. They want that just like we do. One of the ways corporations can help Special Compass is investing in our equipment. Adaptive Star is one of our sponsors. They help manufacture the chairs that you see here.
Special Compass has big plans for the future, including the development and construction of an apartment complex built for the differently abled.
We're getting ready to build a 60-unit apartment complex in Pembroke Pines, Florida, and that whole building is set up with smart technology, wider hallways, easy access, barrier-free environment, so those with disabilities can live and function just like everybody else. People that can get involved with Special Compass are everyone. Corporations, students, with your time, your talent, your treasure.
To learn more about Special Compass, visit the website at specialcompass.org or see the segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Take a look at what's coming up next.
New to Medicare? When it comes to your health, having peace of mind matters, and choosing the right healthcare plan can make all the difference. Here to help explain the many options available to Florida Medicare beneficiaries is John Jackson from CarePlus Health Plans.
Medicare beneficiaries can choose between Original Medicare and a Medicare Advantage plan. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor visits, but you have to meet a deductible, and then you're typically responsible for 20% of the cost. Original Medicare does not include Part D prescription drug coverage, meaning you'd have to purchase a standalone prescription drug plan. Another option is a Medicare Advantage plan, which is offered by private insurers like CarePlus Health Plans. Medicare Advantage plans cover hospital stays, emergency care, doctor visits, and often Part D prescription drug coverage, plus additional benefits like dental services, all under one plan. Unlike Original Medicare, Medicare Advantage plans have a yearly cap on your out-of-pocket costs. For people who have both Medicare and Medicaid, there are also Medicare Advantage plans that incorporate your Medicaid coverage while offering additional benefits.
For over 25 years, CarePlus Health Plans, a Florida-based provider of Medicare Advantage plans, has been helping to make healthcare affordable and accessible.
We have a variety of plans to help meet our members' needs. In addition to covering checkups and health care with a trusted network of doctors, our plans include extra benefits such as dental, vision, and hearing coverage, as well as a free fitness program. Depending on your budget and healthcare needs, you can choose from several types of CarePlus HMO plans, such as our new Care Access plan, which offers direct access to in-network specialists without a referral. Give back plans that help you save money every month on your Medicare Part B premium. Chronic condition special needs plans for those who are managing a chronic condition. Or for those with Medicare and Medicaid, our Care Needs Platinum Dual Special Needs Plan, which includes a spending card for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, OTC products, and more.
Some plans include additional benefits designed to support your health goals while also providing financial advantages.
From low copays to allowances, CarePlus plans are designed to meet the diverse needs of our members here in Florida. Through our partnership with the Florida Department of Children and Families, CarePlus can also help people determine eligibility and apply for a variety of financial assistance programs, which may help reduce your costs for covered prescription drugs. Some people qualify and don't even know it.
For Florida Medicare beneficiaries who are interested in extra benefits, it's important to understand when and how you can enroll in a CarePlus Medicare Advantage plan.
Outside of Medicare's annual enrollment period, from October 15th through December 7th, there are certain events that may allow you to enroll or make changes to your Medicare Advantage coverage at other times during the year. For example, if you're turning 65 or newly eligible for Medicare, if you have a qualifying chronic condition such as diabetes, heart disease, or a chronic lung condition, if you haven't changed in Medicaid status, or if you've recently moved or retired.
Speaking with an available agent can help you navigate your options and choose a plan that best fits your unique health needs.
A CarePlus agent can help you check if your doctors and medications are covered and see what type of plan is best for your medical needs.
If you're eligible for Medicare, the extra benefits of a CarePlus plan may help you achieve your best possible health. To learn more about CarePlus Health Plans, visit careplushealthplans.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
Up next, another story not to be missed.
The emotional connection people have to flowers is deeply rooted in their beauty, symbolism, and cultural significance. Proteas have been known to evoke a wide range of emotions with their distinctive, intricate flowers and unique size and shape.
Proteas is an extraordinary flower. It's a prehistoric flower. It is my favorite flower in the world. The exuberance of it, the size of it, the emotional feeling that you get from the flower. That's what Proteas do. Proteas come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. There's over 500 varieties. Proteas have not been used commercially in the vast majority of the country or the world. Proteas is just starting to be developed and not too many people know what a Protea is. Cultural significance is a Protea. Status, today they're used in many weddings. Anybody can use it, will fall in love with it.
Proteas typically thrive in dry, arid climates. Splendor Proteas has developed different techniques in order to grow proteas at their family-owned farm in Colombia, where the weather is cold and humid. Despite these challenges, they are able to supply proteas 52 weeks a year.
Evolution of farming proteas is a very interesting subject. We've been through 18 years to be able to develop this in Colombia. It's like two separate businesses. One is being able to source the material to be able to do the plants. And second part of it is being able to grow it. We first making plants, we had a 5% strike root in the rooting, which is very low numbers to be able to get plants. Throughout the years, now we're at 85 or 90% strike root. We've also learned with many different consultants and then on our own, so we've been able to grow 52 weeks a year. Our farm is near Bogota. There is one farm that is 9,500 feet above sea level, and we have another farm that's around 8,000 feet above sea level. Working this in the tropics is very critical because of all the different issues we have to deal with. We have to make the plants. After we make the plants, everything gets rooted from the beds of the benches. When it gets rooted, they go into bags. We confine them to be able to select the best material and the best plants to grow more plants and or plants to be ready to go into production. Proteas are very unique, and the most important part of the uniqueness is the emotional end when you're using the flower for any type of use.
I'm third generation in the business. It started with my grandfather and his rose farms, and then my dad started working with him, and now I'm third in line. What I love most about proteas in general are their versatility, how many varieties, colors, shapes, you can use them year-round. It's something completely different and versatile from what we're used to in the flower world. My connection to the Proteas, obviously we grow proteas, distribute proteas, we design with proteas. There are so many different varieties of proteas, hence how they got their name from Greek mythology. The god who was a shapeshifter. They come in pink, red, orange, yellow, green, in every shape and size. In Splendor Proteas, we're able to ship and distribute proteas 52 weeks a year, which is very rare because they are a seasonal product, which is something that hasn't been done in the past.
Whether used fresh or dried, as a focal point or as part of a larger arrangement, proteas can enhance any space with their unique beauty and exotic charm.
My design process with proteas is understanding the essence of the flower and utilizing other flowers to complement the arrangement for each individual customer. Proteas are ideal for any settings. You can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. They're very long lasting. They can be very feminine, they can be very masculine. They also dry absolutely beautiful. You can use them in your event, and then later on you have a keepsake that just is a constant reminder of that special moment that you had, whether it's your wedding or a special dinner party or an anniversary. Some new floral trends that I'm very excited about is being able to blend proteas with dried flowers. I think it's a product that lends itself very well for that particular look.
Proteas make a great gift because they're so different. Being responsible with Rainforest Alliance, with the certification, being sustainable, it's something we strive for. Everything we think about is for taking care of the planet. It is very important to consume flowers because they will pick you up, but this Proteas will give you a special emotion that no other flower will give you.
To learn more about Splendor Proteas, visit the website at splendorproteas.com or see this segment again on thebalancingact.com.
You know, there's nothing better than a good night's sleep, but how do you ensure you're getting all your Z's? Having the right mattress can make all the difference. Dr. Dennis Schmaltzy is here from Emma Mattress to explain how their award-winning innovative mattress is helping folks around the globe sleep better. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's talk about this razzle-dazzle mattress. Okay, so it looks comfy.
It is very comfy.
All right, so tell me a little bit of the science behind it.
And it's built to support every body type. So it's not too firm, not too soft. It comes with climatization built in. It has a cooling top layer, and it is coming with a no motion transfer technology so that you don't feel your partner twisting, turning. So it has everything built in for a good night's sleep.
And it's important to sleep in our lives. A lot of people don't put priority on that anymore. It's just so many health benefits behind it.
The sleep is so important for learning, for your immune system, and by now we even understand that dreaming is very important for emotional health. So really, you want to make sure you get a great night's sleep and a great mattress.
So when you talk about the coolness behind it, what does that mean? That you don't feel that heat sometimes that somebody feels in that bed?
I mean, we're here in Florida, right? During summer, I guess it can be very hot. So you definitely don't want to wake up during the night because you're sweating and you're overheating. So what we've done, we've included a foam layer that's ergo-cell foam that is very breathable and makes sure that you always stay cool.
And then when the body basically lies down, it basically just kind of sinks in?
Yes, absolutely. You have this effect that the body is really sinking into the mattress, but at the same time, that's very important, the body is very well supported so that you never get up in the morning and feel any back pain, but you're sleeping very ergonomically the whole night.
I just thought of an idea. Let's put it to the test. Want to do that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I'm going to really, really surprise someone. Gina, come over here. She's our makeup artist. She's like, what? Oh, come on. You and I were talking a few weeks ago, and you told me you can't stand your bed anymore, right?
That's true.
Okay, you're not sleeping well?
No.
So, what do you think?
Oh, it's good. Let me see.
Put the pillow, yeah. How is it?
Oh, that feels amazing.
Yeah? Not too soft?
No, it's
not
perfect.
Too hard?
No, it's perfect.
I feel like Goldilocks.
It's just right. I got the hair.
How do you sleep? Do you sleep on the back or on the side?
Usually on my side.
You want to turn over to maybe face this side?
Okay.
Maybe I correct the pillow a little bit. Yes. So what is very important for a great mattress and for great sleep is that you sleep ergonomically. And that part is that your spine is straight. And that's what we achieve with the Emma mattress. And that is something we achieve for any body type. So irrespective of how tall, how big you are, the Emma mattress supports you always well.
And that alignment of the spine is important because, and I think this is true, where studies have shown when you are aligned, there's less I guess lower back, upper body pain, right?
Exactly, absolutely, that's correct. And that is so important. Combined with like the cooling function plus the no motion transfer technology, you will have an awesome night.
This is, Gina, you awake?
I was kind of falling asleep.
Better than yours at home?
Oh, absolutely.
You consider getting it?
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
She's so comfortable she doesn't want to move.
But I got to get back to work.
That's okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so if somebody gets the bed, what's it like? How is it delivered? How do I put it together? So many questions. If I don't like it, can I return it?
It's super easy. So really, we want to take all the hassle out of this process of buying a great mattress and getting good night's sleep. So you get it shipped for free to your doorstep. You have a 100-night trial, risk-free with money-back guarantee. So if it doesn't fit during the 100 nights, you just call us. We'll pick it up for free.
I know it's designed in Europe but made in America, which I love.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
The American mattresses are made in the US, but we're selling actually to over 20 countries, and we are the most sold mattress in a lot of them, and have won tons of awards, actually more than 25 awards by now, for being one of the best tested mattresses in a lot of countries based on the consumer organization.
All right, doctor, I want to try it out. And by the way, before I tell you what I think, do you get feedback from people?
That's one of the best things. When you hear from customers that we changed their lives, so that's what we work for, what I've worked for. That's awesome, yeah.
This is really great. And you know what? A good bed can make all the difference. Great stuff. All right, so for our viewers who'd like more information, where can they go?
EmmaMattress.com/lifetime.
EmmaMattress.com/lifetime. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Gina, I think you got one for your house. And for our viewers, you can go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.
Stay right there. You don't want to miss our next story.
Food addiction is real. Studies show that sugar may be more addictive than cocaine.
but not everyone is affected equally. There's a susceptibility scale for food addiction.
And here to tell us more and share her personal journey is founder and CEO of Bright Line Eating, Dr. Susan Pierce Thompson. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Olga. Thanks, Montel.
Thanks for being here, Doc.
Yeah, good to be here with you.
Now, you're really, really passionate about this issue. Did you have an addiction problem yourself?
I did. As a matter of fact, problem doesn't even begin to cover it. So, briefly, from the age of 14 to 20, I was addicted not to food, but to drugs. And I was using drugs in part to keep my weight off, because I was already starting to feel like I had a weight problem. But I don't mean a little drug problem. I mean crystal meth, cocaine, and then crack cocaine. Dropped out of high school, was a prostitute to feed the cocaine habit. And then I got clean and sober at the age of 20, and that was the biggest miracle of my life. Yeah, so grateful for that. But then what happened is my addiction hopscotched from drugs right over to food. I ballooned up, and by the age of 26, I was clinically obese, believe it or not. And I was trying everything to lose my excess weight all during that time. Meanwhile, I was excelling academically. I'd gone to UC Berkeley, spoke at the graduation, applied to graduate schools, got my PhD in brain and cognitive sciences, and now I've spent the rest of my career trying to figure out how certain brains like mine can go so far off the rails with this addiction thing, right?
What a journey you have had.
Totally.
I want to talk about Bright Line Eating in a moment, but talk to me about that food addiction, and I guess how did you finally overcome that?
Well, it really involved adopting a more structured approach. And that's the essence of Bright Line Eating. I learned that certain brains really rewire to addiction, meaning what happens is these foods out there, they're not even really foods, right? They're industrial products made out of manufactured plants where they're pouring industrial ingredients into little bags, right? And those foods rewire the brain. They release too much dopamine in the brain, and suddenly we find that a few hours go by and we need some more of those kinds of foods just to feel normal. We're not getting a hit off it anymore.
That makes sense.
Just to feel back to baseline. And hence, food addiction is widespread throughout our society.
How do you help people become successful, as you did?
Helping people execute what they already know over the long term. Because, you know, research shows actually people know by now what they should be eating and not eating. Give them flashcards, blueberries, yes, pizza, no. The issue is they can't do it over the long term, especially at the end of a stressful day. And that's because the brain just doesn't support us when we're exhausted, right? Really simple. But you know what? We can look at other habits and see how we do those so well, like brushing our teeth. Well, if we use the same part of the brain that we use to execute that, right, it's magic. This is why I love breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because we eat breakfast at a certain time wired into our morning routine, just like we brush our teeth. Doesn't matter, you know, whether we're having a good day or a bad day. You have to make it automatic, not a matter of choices and do I feel like it? Because, of course, sometimes we won't feel like it. We'll feel like pizza and wings with our friends after work, right?
What about exercise?
You know, the thing about exercise is people confuse the role of exercise and weight loss. Exercise is important for health, but it doesn't help that much with weight loss. So put the exercise aside at first and focus on the food. Food is king, and this is great news for people because it means they get to rest at the beginning when they're first losing their weight. Give yourself 4 months to not exercise and just get the food habits dialed in.
Well, your success is unbelievable. First with Bright Line Eating, you're a professor as well, and a best-selling author in the New York Times. That's fantastic. Tell me about the new book.
Thank you. Yep, so we're hoping this one hits the New York Times list as well. It's called Resume, the powerful reframe to end the crash and burn cycle of food addiction. That's the yo-yo cycle, right? You start off strong and then you crash and burn. And what really excites me about this book, the contribution of it, is to really the medical profession and all the people out there who feel like food addiction is controversial or not yet proven. Because in this book, I go through the criteria for a substance use disorder in the DSM-5. There are 11 criteria, and food hits every single one of them, and then some.
If our viewers wanted more information, where do they go?
Very simple, brightlineeating.com.
And I love this sentence here. Food addiction is very real, and it's the hardest addiction to beat.
It was harder for me than crack cocaine.
Congratulations on everything you've done.
Thank you so much.
And of course, if you want more information, you can go to our website, thebalancingAct.com. Thanks for joining us on The Balancing Act. We'll see you next time.